Hey yo, what's good? This your boy GT Garza, and right now you rocking with Beat Finders TV. We live in the H. Peace.
What's up, everybody? I'm Athena. You're watching Beat Finders TV. Today's special performances, special interviews, and my special co-host today is DJ Lazyboy.
What's up, DJ Lazyboy? You're now tuned into Beat Finders TV.
Guest right here by the name of GT Garza, right out of Houston, Texas. Well, you weren't born in Houston, but you've been here for many years now, so you kind of have the Houston representing there. So thank you so much for being on the show today. So tell me a little bit about, what you got going on right now. Like I heard you're going on tour, big things.
Right now we just put out a mixtape with DJ Don Cannon. Shout out to Don Cannon. We pressed up about 10,000 mixtapes, flooded them in Houston.
10,000.
Around Cali and places like that. We just got back from Colorado, did a show with Slim Thug out there. Shout out to Colorado, man, they showed a lot of love. Right now we're about to go on tour. Yeah, we're about to hit this Big Crit tour with Slim Thug and Big Crit. We're going like 28, 30 cities. We're coming back to the H October 6th. So y'all make sure and check us out.
For you to go on tour with Slim Thug, how did that happen?
It's our first tour, man. We've been putting in a lot of work, man. I want to shout out to my homie Big Hev. He linked us up with, a lot of people got our shit pushing. So, it's our first tour, man. So it's going to be a real good look for us.
Man, you've been rapping for a minute. How many years have you been rapping?
Man, I'm about a decade in right now.
A decade.
Yeah.
You never gave up, never got down. I mean, it took a while to get you out there, but this is your first tour at a time. You started with a group. Was it a group that you started with?
No, I've always been solo. I just kind of like, I kind of just, if I see another like Mexican or another Latin person doing it in the game, I kind of, vibe with them and check them out. And we work together. So, that's what happened. And I had got with a bunch of people and, right now I put my company together, which is The Machine.
Yeah.
We've been open since 2008. And 2012 is going to be our first tour kickoff.
Now you got a song with Zero. A lot of people have been asking me to ask you, when's that video coming out?
Video's out this month.
It's going to come out this month. My question to you is, how do you feel making a song with Zero? I mean, is that one of your all-time goals, or? I never thought it was going to happen.
Everybody Jim's roll off the rip, He's definitely a Texas legend. So, shout out to him. And there's really not too many people in Texas, you really want to work with besides legends and, people that's really getting hip to the game. So, I appreciate him blessing me on that verse and that hook for sure.
Definitely, I appreciate that, the fact that you're like, I don't want to say you're a Mexican rapper, but you are Mexican. You don't sound like a Mexican rapper, but you're making a lot of music with the black community. So,
yeah.
What do you feel regards to that? Is it tougher for you to become known out there, or do people give you a chance?
I feel, everybody gives me a chance for sure. I think you keep an open mind, you're always gonna find something you like. Being Mexican definitely is different, just coming from this market, but it ain't never stopped nothing, we always gonna grind and work hard just like everybody else. Your
sound is so different. When you started rapping, did it automatically come like that, or did you want to become different sounding?
Man, hell no. Man, I used to be trash. No, it wasn't trash, but I wasn't making songs, like that's something you gotta learn. It's just like basketball, football. You ain't just gonna hop on the court and just, be the shit.
Yeah.
You gotta train, you gotta practice, hit the court, So, making songs is just practice, trial and error. Definitely hitting open mics, rocking stages, all that's just trial and error to get better and better,
I talk to a lot of unsigned artists, independent. They say that they like it. It's not for everybody, but do you want to get signed by somebody, or you cool with how it is?
I'm cool right now. I kind of feel everybody wants to get signed at a certain point. I just think you have to be ready for when you get signed. It's a lot of shit that comes with that.
Right.
And I don't think people really fully understand what it means to have a record deal or a contract. So I think right now we really like the independent stage because we're able to move around, do what we want. We can drop CDs when we want.
Yeah.
We ship merch weekly, I have control over my videos, everything that I do. So, I think, that's a big thing for me. And, being on tour and doing that as an independent, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. I definitely know that you're going to be going out of town, you're going to be going through these cities. These people are going to finally know who you are that don't know who you are, and I believe that you will become somebody after this. You are already somebody here in Houston, you're already somebody outside of the cities. Is it harder for you? Why is it that you're blowing up in other cities and not on the radio here in Houston?
Man, I couldn't even tell you, you know, I could probably complain about a lot of things, but you know, I'm really not into that, you know. It is what it is. We just gonna keep grinding, keep working, and do what we gotta do to keep our shit popping, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna take a lot of time to build a brand, so you know, everybody ain't gonna rock with me, but you gonna find people that's gonna rock with you somewhere. So, but now that like people are listening and you know, you getting fans and like little girls or kids hitting you, I ain't gonna say it's making me a conscious rapper, but it definitely makes me think about what I'm rapping about.
So influencing somebody.
Definitely. Power of word is strong, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So
using that word, yeah. Using your name one day to blow up.
definitely, you know what I'm saying? I definitely think you got influence over people, so that's a big thing for me. I mean, I'm not gonna preach to people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to save nobody, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody's their own person, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you went through is you, but you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, for what I went through, you know, the stories I tell is just personal things.
Yeah.
So if people can relate to that, then cool.
Nice. What's your next mixtape coming out?
We dropping a mixtape this month. It's getting mixed down right now by Bruce Bang. It's gonna be an EP. We're just promoting it on the tour. It's gonna be all the songs that I do on tour. So basically everything's fresh, everything's new.
But the one that's out right now is Batteries Not Included.
Batteries Not Included. We rehearsed a couple songs off of that. We might do like 2 hoes and stuff like that off of there, but for right now we're gonna do all new material and keep everything fresh.
Well, for the people that don't know GT Garza, you can follow him on Twitter. What's your Twitter? What's your website?
It's ITZGARZA. Hit me on Facebook. It's the same thing. GTGarza.com. Or hit me up October 6th. We're gonna be in the H at the House of Blues.
There you go. He is going on tour, people. First time touring nationwide with Slim Thug, Big Crit, big names. So you know what? This is right here. The real deal. Don't miss him. He's about to blow up. We out.
I'm from the H. I reps the 7-1 trace. A new face, new swag, new taste. 5'9" rider deck full of screw tapes. Murder every 16, plus I'm known to bruise 8s. I stack old money in a new case. The cool pace got me fresher than your toothpaste. Black denim thread stitched with the blue lace. Go big on my rhyme for the bank, rhyme for the state, rhyme for my cake, rhyme to my mind going blank. I die if you ever try to dive in my cake, shine in my place, cause you don't know the time that it takes. Look, time is money, but they only throwing coins in. And 2 cents can't buy your poison. Used to ride the bench, now they watching cause your boy's in. Told them I was ready, let the crowd bring the noise in. I hustle for the main event. Made a hustle just to pay the rent. Now I navigate the whip. Well equipped in my spaceship. People know I make shit. Dope enough to have them skip they date shit. Hit the radio and ask why they don't play shit. Just to find out these new artists on some gay shit. You ain't worth a spin, plus your label gotta pay shit. Cause it ain't where you're from, it's who you stay with.